This video is going to go over how to restore your Quickparts. This process is also known as overlaying your template. Overlaying your template is the first step we do anytime we encounter a problem with your document. This can be anything from Quickparts not working properly, or your styles aren't working properly, or maybe even just your margins aren't in the right place. The first thing we do is overlay the template. So most of the time you will notice that there's an issue when you're using the Quickparts. So that's what I'm going to show you first. For this example, I'm purposefully going to use an incorrect Quickpart just so I can show you the error message. So let's say we're wanting to create a new chapter, and when I hit F3, you can see right here at the bottom, the specified text is not a valid building block. So if you ever encounter that error message, you need to overlay the template. So let's erase that. So this is what you're going to need to do. If you have the developer tab, you can go from the developer tab. If you don't have the developer tab and you want to add it to your window, you can accomplish getting this by going to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and you want to make sure this box right here next to developer is checked. We're going to overlay the template in both ways. First, we're going to do the developer tab. So you'll come to the developer tab and you'll go to Document Template. Now, it's very important that you have a blank copy of the template saved on your computer. So if you don't have a blank template, and you'll know this because it'll be a .docx file, you need to download a new template. You can do that either on the Canvas course, or you can get a blank copy through Scholars Junction. So once you know you have a blank copy, make sure you save it somewhere where you can find it quickly. So if you have a thesis or dissertation file somewhere on your computer, you can save it in there. If you want to save it on your desktop, you can save it there as well. Just make sure you remember where it's at. So once you have this blank template, you'll come to Attach, and then you'll find your blank template. So mine's on my desktop. And make sure you choose your right template, template A. You want to make sure that this box next to automatically update document styles is checked. Next, you'll come to this Add button, and again you'll find your template again. So desktop is where mine is. And there you go, and you just double click to open all the way through. Once you have it, make sure that you have the checkbox next to the template checked, and then you'll choose OK. And that's all you have to do to overlay the template. So now you should be able to use the Quickparts. There we go. Alright, so now let's do it the other way. So the other way is, if you don't really care to have the developer tab on your ribbon, you can go to File, come down here to Options, and then you'll come to Add-ins here, and then you'll come down to this Manage section here, and you can see there's a drop down, and you'll choose Templates, and then Go. So everything past this is identical to using the developer tab. So you'll go to Attach, find your blank template, make sure that you have automatically update document styles checked, come to Add, and we'll find our document again. Make sure the checkbox is marked here, and then you will choose OK. And then you should be able to use your Quickparts. Your styles should be working appropriately. Anything in the template that goes wrong, this is our first step to fixing the problem, is making sure that the template is overlaid properly. If you have been working in, say, template A, and you've realized that, hey, I don't really want my document to look like template A, I'd rather it look like template B or C, you can overlay those new templates and update the majority of the information, the way it's styled, the way it's numbered, just by overlaying the template. If you do go from A to, say, B or C, you will need to make sure that you reattach any appendix, table, figure, title, or any appendix sublevel heading, because those are numbered and styled a little bit differently, and you want to make sure that those numbers appear in your list of tables, your list of figures, your list of schemes, and you want to make sure that the appendix numbers, if you have any appendix sublevels headings, appear in the table of contents as well. If you have any questions or concerns about this process, feel free to contact us. You can find all of our contact information at the bottom of the home page in Canvas.